What up? What up? It's your boy LB here with Topics Talk Part 6. Now, as you guys know, on Topics Talk, I touch on a lot of topics. I just made a video, but once again, Dante Chase messing me up again. Messed me up yesterday. Bro, I will call you when I want to talk. Um, uh, let's get started, man. Yesterday, me and my girl was having a debate about Allen Iverson. Now, I'm an Allen Iverson fan, man. I like what he stood for. He didn't back down from nobody, and he did it his way. He wasn't a suck up or a sellout. Uh, I was saying that he was a legend, and my girl kept saying he's not a legend. He's a loser. He's this. He's that, and he was the downfall of the Pistons. So I was asking her, how was he the downfall of the Pistons? She said because we traded Chauncey Billups for Allen Iverson. That's true. That's a fact. We did trade Chauncey Billups for Allen Iverson. But was Allen Iverson the reason of the Pistons' downfall? If I can remember right, the Pistons was coming off 6 straight conference finals losses. Uh, Ben Wallace wasn't himself no more. Chauncey wasn't himself no more. Richard Hamilton was so-so. Tayshaun was so-so, still kind of young a little bit. We had Rodney Stuckey, who was supposed to be a big shot, was supposed to be the next Chauncey Billups. Rasheed Wallace, he was still playing after he left the Pistons, but he wasn't him, so he wasn't dominant. And that change was needed. So we went to Allen Iverson. We wanted to get Allen Iverson. And then that same season, I believe, Joe Dumars brought in Will Bynum and Kwame Brown. That season or the season after, I believe. So, to answer that question from my girlfriend, and I want you guys' opinion, how I see it, Allen Iverson wasn't a reason of the Pistons' downfall. He was promised to be. He was promised something that Joe Dumars didn't promise him. He didn't hold his word on. He was supposed to be the starter. I remember watching that season. It was a big conflict because Richard Hamilton was the starting shooting guard, and you all know that Allen Iverson is not a fucking real point guard. He's a naturally shooting guard. He liked to score. And they was trying to ask Allen Iverson to come off the bench, and Allen Iverson wasn't trying to do that. So it was a bad situation from Jump Street because he wasn't comfortable with what they was trying to do. They basically just threw Allen Iverson in there and said, make it happen. You Allen Iverson, make it happen. No, to win in this league, you have to have a whole team and everybody has to be together. You got to have a certain kind of camaraderie amongst each other, and that wasn't the case. We had a bunch of lames on our team. We had Joe Dumars said Tayshaun Prince was going to be the main guy going forward. Him and Rodney Stuckey. That never happened. We all know Tayshaun Prince was never a main guy type of player. He was a guy that was a glue guy to fit. He was made to fit in a certain system. You know what I'm saying? He was never a main guy, and that was evidence when everybody left, and he couldn't do it for real, and we got rid of him. And another reason, I feel like the reason for our downfall was our players was just washed up at that point. Everybody had ran their course. They did what they needed to do. They had some success, and that was that. It was time for a change. And he went Allen Iverson way, threw him to the woods, and it didn't work. Allen Iverson didn't even make it a full season with the Pistons. You know what I'm saying? So how is he the reason of the Pistons' downfall? He didn't make it a full season. That's what I was trying to say. See, me, I understand basketball, and she don't. She watched the Pistons. She a Pistons fan. She went to far more games than me, but she don't understand the game how I see it. She just like Chauncey Billups. My girlfriend, a diehard Chauncey Billups fan. I agree. He is one of the greatest Pistons players to ever play in a Pistons jersey. That's true. That's a fact. But Chauncey Billups was washed up after that last conference finals. He needed to go. I feel like she was saying that Allen Iverson was the reason of the Pistons' downfall because she don't like Allen Iverson, and then she liked Chauncey Billups, and she didn't understand why Joe Dumars got rid of Chauncey Billups when he'd been the best player for us all these years. But all I was trying to tell her was he was washed. What happened when Chauncey Billups left? To his Achilles, knee problems, couldn't play for real, came back to us, and he was really washed. So that's all I was saying. And the reason we lost was Joe Dumars started putting this lame-ass team together. He had Rodney Stuckey, who he wanted to be the point guard, but he couldn't play point guard because he was more of a combo guard. And then you brought Tracy McGrady in, you brought Theo Ratliff in, and you brought a bunch of bums in, Jason Maxiell, fucking Kwame Brown, Will Bynum, Ben Gordon, Chauncey Villanueva. That was the downfall of the Pistons. Joe Dumars' decisions. You know what I'm saying? He started panicking and just throwing guys money and try to pick guys in, fill guys in, and it just didn't never work. That was the reason of our downfall. So I want to get you guys' opinion. Do you guys think Allen Iverson was the reason of the Pistons' downfall? I don't see how you could say that. If that's the case, we could say Tracy McGrady was the reason of our downfall. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't get it. He was thrown into a bad situation, and we was on the decline anyway. We had ran our course. Went to 6 straight conference finals, and we lost. You know what I'm saying? We just ran our course, and it was just made for the team to break up, and it never worked. And if I can really remember right, Allen Iverson was coming from the Denver Broncos from averaging 25 points. And then I think when he got to the Pistons, he was averaging like 16, 17, 18 points per game. I feel like, if anything, the Pistons fucked up Allen Iverson's career even more. You know what I'm saying? That's why he only played for one more team after that, and it was a wrap for his career after that. You know what I'm saying? It left a bad look in his in his mouth, and people, he was very toxic. People didn't want to mess with him after that. You know what I'm saying? Because he already had a history in Philadelphia and shit, and people didn't want to. But it don't take from his legend. He is a legend. The guy was going amongst the trees. He putting up 45, 50-point games, dominating shit on his own with no help. So, in my eyes, he is a first ballot Hall of Famer, and he's going into the Hall of Famer this season. I just want to get you guys' opinion on that. I want to say another thing. People are saying that, I don't know if this a little girl channel, but she came on my fuck Drew Sharp video and said, "You're evil. You're mean. You suck." I don't suck. If you is a little girl, you don't supposed to be on YouTube. You don't supposed to be on my channel for one. And if anybody been watching my channel, they know that I'm not mean. I just wear my heart on my sleeve, and I go hard for my city, and I go hard for the teams I root for and the players that's on them teams. And when Drew Sharp said, when he was coming at Andre, I supposed to stand up for Andre. That's my guy. I believe in Andre. He gives the Piston hope. You know what I'm saying? He give us hope. You know what I'm saying? He got us back to the playoffs, even though we got swept. And I just want people to know that I'm not an evil person. If you actually get to know me, I'm one of the sweetest guys to ever be around. I'm real cool, laid back, and we can talk about anything. You know what I'm saying? So don't judge me because you've seen one video. Go back and look at my other videos. I'm a cool guy. Yeah, I got a lot of videos when I'm going off. That's because I invest my emotions into the basketball game and a football game and a baseball game. I invest my time into this. And that's where that come from. I'm not evil. One of the nicest guys ever. Don't let these tattoos fool you. And never judge a book by its cover. And if you're a kid that's on my channel, you don't supposed to be on my channel. But if you is on my channel, I am entitled to say what I want to say. I am a grown man. I can do what I want to do. This is the home of the free world. God gave me the freedom to speak, and I'm gonna speak. And if you don't like it, don't come on my channel. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like what I'm saying, don't come on here. Don't do none of that. Stay in your lane. Go watch Dora the Explorer or motherfucking whatever other cartoon you watch. Don't come on here because it's not for that. And that's just that. And if you're a kid, if you 3, 4, 5 years old on YouTube, your mom should be slapped. Point blank period. Because you don't supposed to be on here. And that's just me. Let's get into the finals real quick. I hope the Warriors supposed to win at home. I hope Cavs come to play, man. Because, let's be honest, man, this has been the wackiest fucking finals ever, man. The Cavs is getting their ass annihilated, man. They is getting their ass beat on, bro. It's like they know that they can't beat this team. It's like, man, they come out, they say, fuck it, we gonna establish Kyrie Irving. Kyrie hit 2 shots, and then Kyrie just, where you see him at? You don't see him no more. It's just like he gasping for air. He can't hit a shot to save his life. They all looking at LeBron. Then you got LeBron. He'll come out, try to establish himself. He turns the ball over, getting that bitch stripped, and it just looked like they lost, man. It's like they don't know what to do. They don't know how to beat this team. Now, like I said, for the Cavs to beat this team, man, it's gonna take a total team collapse from the Warriors, or somebody getting injured on the Warriors for the Cavs to beat this team and win their championship. If that don't happen, I don't see them winning. Period. I don't see them winning. I just don't see the Warriors losing that many games. You know what I'm saying? I don't see them losing 4 straight games. You know what I'm saying? So the Cavs has to make it a series at home. If they don't, this series is over with. If the Warriors win tomorrow, man, this series is over with. They might win game 4, and then the Warriors go back home and win game 5, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I see it. For the Cavs to win, I say, man, others have to step up. LeBron haven't been playing that good, but he's only one man. He can't guard everybody. He can't score on everybody because he got a lot of hands in his face. The others is going to have to step up if the Cavs is going to have a chance to beat this team, man. Kyrie Irving has to come to the party. You came to the party against the Pistons, against the Atlanta Hawks, against the Toronto Raptors. Why you ain't coming to the party against Steph Curry? Get it up. It ain't no excuses. It's not no excuses. What, you tired? You can't be tired. Y'all had a lot of rest. What, you was at the clubs or something? You know what I'm saying? It ain't no excuses. Y'all had a lot of rest. Y'all was sweeping teams. Y'all was getting weeks off and shit like that while everybody else playing. So this just goes to show how weak the East still is, but we is coming. But it just goes to show the West still has the motherfucking best shit. You know what I'm saying? The East is coming. Don't get me wrong. We on a fucking neck. But they still has the best shit. And then to LeBron, Kyrie, and if Kevin Love can play, they need to come and play, man. I want to see interesting series, man. I don't want to see no fucking blowout every fucking game. Because this shit is getting whacked to me. You know what I'm saying? So y'all let me know what y'all think is who y'all think gonna win game 3. I'm not giving no prediction on that. I'm just giving some insight on that. The game happened tomorrow. That's that. Shout out to all my Detroit versus everybody clique. Man Beast Morris, Everything King, Dante Chase, 3-on-3 Hitman, the Ace Taker, and if I left out anybody, man, everybody that support this channel, thank y'all, man. I appreciate the love. And that's that. Dante Chase, I'm not mad at you. I was mad at you because I was almost done with my video, but that shit always happen. I don't know why, but I will call you, bro. Just know that I will call you. But on my last video, I was just getting into the start because somebody asked me what it's like in Detroit. It's rough, man, and I'm pretty sure it's rough around in a lot of places in the world, man. Detroit just do it at a higher rate than a lot of other states and cities and shit like that. So it's rough. It's a lot of crime, a lot of young guys, man. It's a lot of late 90s, early 2000 guys out here killing each other, shooting each other, trying to stun on each other, hating on each other, killing each other, robbing each other for nothing. It's a lot of girls, little teenage, having babies just because they cousin had a baby, or it's a lot of them having babies to be on welfare. It's poverty, man. It's a lot of abandoned houses, a lot of homeless people. It's just rough, man. You got to be strong to stay here, and that's just that. I stay just outside of out of Detroit, but I be in Detroit all the time. My family is there. I got to go there. I need certain things from there, certain connects there, and all that shit. So I go to Detroit. I stay around the corner, down the street from where Eminem used to work at. They got Eminem posters inside there and shit. He used to work there before he made it big and shit. In St. Clair Shores, that's where I'm at. And that's a fact. I'm not lying. I would take my camera up there and talk to a couple people if they still up there and ask them, and they'll tell y'all. That's where he used to work at. Eminem is Detroit. He reps Detroit, but he is from 8 Mile. That's a city. That's a city just outside of Detroit. Like you can literally cross the street and get to 8 Mile in Detroit. Like say you going down Gratiot. You cross Gratiot and then they go 8 Mile. It's like 15 seconds apart, you know what I'm saying? So it's basically Detroit, but it's a suburb right outside of Detroit, which is a hood now because there's a lot of black people out there right now. There's a lot of killing going on. There's a lot of guys rapping 8 Mile now and shit. So he definitely is Detroit. He definitely hung around a lot of real guys, and he is a legend in my eyes. So that's just that. I'm finna end this video. I might do a part 2 to this video if I come up with something else to talk about. But thanks for watching. It's your boy LB. I'm gone. Salute to everybody.